guys, I'm Melody.
And I'm Alice.
And together we are
Malice.
We want to talk to you guys about how we met. So I kept seeing this girl on OkCupid and I kept going on her page. And for those of you that have OkCupid, you would know that the people whose pages you look at, they know because they get notified that someone's looking at your page. And it tells you who's looking at your page. So, you know, I kept getting, So I kept thinking, oh damn man, this girl's gonna think that I'm stalking her.
And I did.
And yeah. So I was like, let me just write to her, you know, because I already looked at her Instagram, you know, I was doing a little stalking. Okay, maybe I was doing a little stalking, you know, because I needed to make sure you were real, okay? I didn't want to just write to you because you're such a beautiful girl. I didn't want to just write to you and then all of a sudden this beautiful girl turns out to be a fat guy that's sitting in his room all perverted and masturbating.
You had bad experience, huh?
No. Catfish. But no, so I wrote to her and I was just like, hey, and she wrote back.
She literally said, hey, no emoji, no nothing.
Yeah, straight to the point, you know, you have to be.
I saw her going on my profile and she was just like popping out, you know, on you can see like the last people that like entered your profile. So like she was there like as the first one, like every couple hours. I was like, what the hell is she doing? Like, okay, she's stalking me. Is she going to say something or like is she planning to kill me? Because you know, it was just weird. I'm like, I definitely don't know you. So.
I think it took me like literally like 2 days.
Yeah, literally took 2 days. She was stalking me like every couple hours. I would see her popping up. I'd be like, okay. She had literally like 3 pictures, so I couldn't like really tell if that was a real person or, you know, a catfish. Because if somebody has like 1 photo, like 2 photos, that means that, you know, they could just, you know, take it from the internet, because it's easy. If you have like more photos, then you're probably legit, or you just stole it from somebody's profile.
Yeah, or that. People that know how I text. I'm very dry.
Oh god,
so,
I thought she was mean. I was like, yo, why are you attacking me? You know, because she was asking me like, oh, so do you go to the city often? And I was like, no, not really, because she was from Bronx. So maybe like, you know, once a month, or like, it depends. Sometimes once a month, sometimes not really even once a month, because I had school and stuff like that. And she was like, oh, so what do you do? What do you do like usually? And I was like, oh, you know, I have a mall here, like 3 minutes away.
It just sounded like basically what, you know, someone would do if they were in the suburbs, you know. Oh, what do you do? I go out to the mall. What else do you do? What else do you do? Oh, you know, just hang out in the backyard, you know, bonfire.
I have a pool.
Yeah, you know, hang out in your pool. You seem like you might be
boring?
You know, not boring. I didn't think you were boring. I just was like, okay, this is like a typical suburban girl. She needs to come out to the city. So, I really wanted to see if she was legit or real. So I asked her to Skype. And that night, we decided to Skype. And that's when I found out that she was the most beautiful girl ever. She kept doing something with her hair where she was just like... Yes, I have a thing for hair, for beautiful hair.
Oh yeah, she kept telling me, oh, you have such nice hair.
Yeah, I thought it was so sexy. Oh my god.
So nice. And I was like, why is she only complimenting my hair? Like, why is she only saying that I have nice hair? Like, you know, like if you meet somebody and you like them, you'll be like, oh, I like your smile, I like your eyes, I like your hair, I like your body, I like your boobs, I like your butt. Like, you know,
you meet people and you say that to people?
Yeah, I'm like, hey, nice boobs. Is it only my hair?
No.
I was like, damn.
No,
I bet I'm not cut.
No, in my head I was like, oh my god, she has green eyes, so beautiful. She has beautiful accent. I love her accent. She has such beautiful cheeks.
Oh my god.
Like, I thought she was gorgeous. Absolutely, I thought she was my word. Her hair is what like... So we Skyped and then we decided, 2 days later, we were gonna go out because it was the time during Christmas and we wanted to go see the tree because we hadn't gone to see the tree. And for those people that live in the city, you know Rockefeller Center has this huge ass tree, and they do it every year. Obviously, it's tradition in New York City. And that day, it was a Wednesday,
And you had a surgery.
yes, I had surgery on my hand. She didn't know about it.
And she didn't tell me. And then she was like, "Oh, I had a surgery today."
Yeah,
And I'm
because
like,
I had
"What do
a
you mean?"
cast. I had a cast on my arms.
We Skyped. She was high from med, so I'll tell you. We were Skyping, and we were supposed to meet like later, but we didn't set like exact time. So she thought that I was going to cancel on her because it was pretty late. It was like 8 p.m.
Yeah, it was like 8
already.
o'clock, and I was like, oh damn, I'm never gonna go see
She
this
was like
girl.
ready to go.
It's like, oh my god, I'm never gonna see this girl. She'll probably keep doing this to me. Blah 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 blah. So yeah, she came and I went to her car and I thought she was the most beautiful girl ever. She had red lipstick on like she has now, and she was wearing this black shirt. This black button shirt and some leggings, some leather leggings. And she was wearing these red boots. Red boots.
I didn't.
The burgundy red boots that you were wearing those boots that day. Burgundy ones you had.
She was high. She doesn't remember what I was wearing.
Oh, we went and she parked her car around where I live because you're not gonna find parking in Rockefeller Center in the city.
And I didn't drive in the city.
Yeah, and driving in the city in New York, if for those of you guys that know, it's pretty dangerous. We took the 1 train down to 50th Street and we walked to 5th Ave. But on the train, I kept looking at her, and then I would sort of turn my head whenever I felt like she was gonna look at me.
And I was looking at her lips and then her eyelashes, because her eyelashes, they're not like long, but they're like really curly. But they're so cute, and I kept looking at her eyelashes. I was like, oh, they're so cute. And I kept looking at her lips because they're so puffy and full and sexy.
It's sexy. But yes, we kept. I just felt her looking at me. We kept talking as well. The conversation, it was never like uncomfortable or it was never boring. The vibe between us was very comfortable. Like I've never felt that before. Like I always felt like I had to say something to someone to like keep it going. But with her, it was just like it was quiet. It didn't feel like we should say anything or it didn't feel uncomfortable. It just felt normal. And we went to Rockefeller and it was packed, packed full of people, and it was freezing. Oh my god, it was so cold. Yeah, it was ridiculously cold that day. And this winter that winter wasn't actually a cold winter. It did snow a lot, but it wasn't that cold. But that night it was like 13 degrees. It was freezing. And
the city's windy.
We wanted to stop somewhere so we can just talk and sit down, and the closest place was Fridays. So we went into Fridays. I don't like Fridays, but it was the closest thing.
That was the only time that we went to Fridays.
Yeah, that was the only time we went.
Yeah, we got this little table, for 2 people, and the waitress was like, "Oh, you are all cozy in here." I was like,
yeah.
"What do you mean?"
She was like insinuating that we were already a couple and that we were just getting cozy with each other. We were just like, all right, well, whatever. I didn't care. As long as we looked cute, I don't really care. At least I know we looked cute together. We were just talking the whole entire time about pretty much everything. Of course, we weren't the kind of people that were just trying to get to know each other like that. Like we didn't ask each other stupid questions like, oh, where did you grow up? Oh, what do you want for your future? We were just talking about like just random shit.
Like we knew each other. Like it was just,
It was just like flowing.
Yeah.
The conversation just flew. We left and we were at the train station. And we were waiting for the train, and I was like standing by a pillar, and I was like trying to kick her over so that I can hug her because I knew how cold it was, but she didn't really get the hint.
Because you like backed up, like you took like 2 steps back, and I was like, was I like standing too close to her? Because I still didn't know if like she liked me, the way that I wanted her to like me. I thought that maybe she just nice to me because I'm here, and when I get home, she wouldn't text me again, like, you know what I mean? So I didn't know.
Yeah, this stems from her thinking I'm a player. So then we went on the train, and the train was pretty packed. We had to like stand really close to each other, so she was standing in front of me, and I might have pulled her a little closer, just because I wanted her closer. And then we finally got to my stop. It was raining, so I had to
and like she like didn't know if like she's supposed to go home or what, and it was raining, so I just said, get in the car, get in the car.
And I was like, oh, alright, cool. So, you know, we turned up the heat and we got in the car.
We turned up the heat and you know what happened next.
We got to her car and we're just talking the whole entire time, holding each other's hands and stuff. And she actually, this little one, leaned down to kiss me.
Yeah, I was like being closer, right, like this,
Yeah.
and she said, "What?"
Yeah, I was just like, because I was so nervous.
I was just like, nothing.
Yeah, it was like 1:30, almost 2 o'clock in the morning. And I knew I had to get home because my mom was gonna start texting me where I am and stuff. So she drove up to my apartment, and right before I left,
She was like leaving, like she opened the door already, and she was like getting out. So are we gonna do it?
no,
Yeah,
I did. Oh yeah,
Are we
I guess.
gonna do it?
Yes, we're doing this. And I went in and I kissed her, and I bit her lip a little bit. You know, give her a little taste of what is coming up next. And then I left the car, and we texted when she got home. Yeah. So, you know, if you guys want to know more about, hear more stories like this, or want to hear the stories about how I met her family, how she met my family, how we came out to each other's families, or to our families, our coming out story is coming up pretty soon. Hopefully she won't be too nervous to tell you hers, because hers is more intense than mine.
It's annoying.
So yeah, if you guys want to hear more stories about our marriage, about us coming out, especially about our marriage day, because that day was the most stressful day.
Before preparations.
Yes. We had a lot of incidents with storekeepers that were just like
incidents that we couldn't believe. Like, I was like, no, it didn't just happen.
Like and subscribe this video. Please comment as well down below. And yes, please follow us on all of our social media. I'll also put that down in the description. And please just let me know if you guys want to know anything, any Q&A, anything like that. Just let us know. We'll answer your questions on our next video. So thank you and
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you.
Bye.
Bye.